So, recently it's been brought to my attention that quite a few influencers on mainly TikTok and YouTube have been promoting buying fake football shirts. Please see these examples.
But if you don't necessarily persist on buying original kits, or you don't want to splash 100 plus euros on them, and instead you want to get those for literally 15 to 25 euros, it's a completely valid choice.
If you can't afford the real thing, that is as good as. Another thing I'll mention is, I personally think if you are going to buy fake football shirts, which isn't really my MO, but if you're going to buy fake football shirts, if you buy the more obscure teams, people are less likely to notice that they're fake.
And me and all of my boys get my shirts from DH Gate. We buy some absolutely amazing shirts on here. They are literally like somewhere between like 12 and 14 pounds. When you consider real shirts are like 60, 70, 80 pound, why would you buy real ones when you can get 6 of these replicas that are literally exactly the same quality, stunning, amazing shirts for the same price?
Now, obviously, I'm a football shirt collector, so my opinions won't be as positive or brimming as these ones were, but people do come to me for genuine advice and tips on football shirts, so I felt I had to share my opinion on this situation. Just before we get into this, I am trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. You're also probably wondering, Ellis, what on earth is that next to you? Well, to everyone in the comments section who's about to moan about the size of that head, shush. Shush. Look at your own head. Massive thanks to this video's sponsor, Beerhawk. Beerhawk are the UK's leading craft beer shop and the home of the Perfect Draft. Beerhawk allows you to enjoy fresh, chilled, bar quality draft beer in your home with a wide range of kegs such as Budweiser, Corona, Stella Artois and a selection of IPAs and world beers. You're probably wondering, why on earth should I use Beerhawk? Well, firstly, convenience. You get your favourite beers delivered directly to your door. Secondly, this, the Perfect Draft Machine. This allows you to have draft beer from home, coupled with some beer-themed gifts of your order and beer tokens, which are loyalty points with every single order you do. And best of all, you can use my exclusive discount code AwayDays at checkout to save yourself £29 on the Perfect Draft bundle. This discounts this machine to £219.99, which is the cheapest you'll find it anywhere on the internet. All you have to do is use the code AwayDays at checkout. Massive thanks to Beerhawk for sponsoring this video. I wouldn't have done this deal with them if I didn't think it was genuinely a really cool, really great product. So a huge thanks to them for sponsoring this video. Check them out at the top of the description and save yourself £29 on the Perfect Draft bundle. So, fake football shirts. On paper they seem appealing, right? For £20 you get a football shirt that is usually £70 to £100. Let's take a look at every point that people make in support of fake football shirts, and I'll share my opinion on what I actually think of these. Number 1, the quality is just as good. This is something I always hear people bang on about fake football shirts. It's just like the real thing. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's take a look at this and see whether that is actually true. Can a fake football shirt last, for example, 10 washes whilst keeping the exact same structure as a normal shirt? Is a fake football shirt the same material? Does it look as good? Is a fake football shirt genuinely as good as a normal shirt? Let's take a look at a few examples. Right, so we have a few fake shirts and a few real shirts. We're going to compare them. These fake shirts have only been purchased for educational purposes. These will be donated straight to Boots to Africa. When I donate the shirts from the football shirt hunting series, these are going to go straight to charity and they're going to be sent off to Africa to provide children with football shirts. This first example isn't exactly as clear cut as I wanted it to be. This one is a Vaping It real version. That's a standard fake. I did actually order a Vaping It fake, but it didn't show up. But firstly, we're going to show on screen the real Vaping It version. This one's going to be a quick example because it's obviously not fair to compare the two, but as you can see, the Jordan logo has an outline. The PSG badge is right. The material, if you come over and like actually hear it, like I can stretch it and it's fine. I've not got much aggression, but I'm stretching that a lot and nothing happens. As you can see when we zoom in on this other shirt, this fake, the Jordan logo, it looks awful. There's loads of fake stuff. How is the Jordan logo? What's going on with him? But also the PSG badge as we go in it is horrendous as well. The material on this, the annoying thing is you can't express that on a video. The material feels so cheap, like it's so thin, which is fair enough if you're just, I want to wear it. We'll address the festival thing later on, but the shirt is cheap. It's as you can see with the material, if I do stretch it, yeah, hopefully you heard that. Try and do it on the other side as well. Yeah, it's cheap, it's awful. Something that you tend to find with these fakes is the colours don't quite match up. Also, the issue here is that's a large real one and the fake is a medium, but the colours don't quite correlate on the fake. Look at them, actually, hello everyone, just for the video, so like, it's not cut away. Look how bad like the production on these shirts is as well. They're like bad stitching basically. And as we zoom in again, you see the Nigeria badge isn't quite aligned properly. It also looks very different as to the one that I'll overlay them together right now. You can see the real Nigeria badge on the left, the fake one on the right. It doesn't look right on a shirt. And once again, you can go, oh, well, if I walked past someone, I wouldn't know. That isn't the point. That isn't the point at all. And we'll get further into these points later on in the video. We'll try the stretch test again. Real one, completely fine. It might actually survive the stretch test. It didn't. Point 2, they're made in the same factories as the real ones. What proof do you have of this? Like, there's nothing even on Google to suggest that this is true. People spout it off as if they've got like I've been there.
I was in fact telling a lie.
There's just a room in the back of these big brands. They just have several people working on fakes, so they don't make as much money. Where have you got this opinion from? What proof do you have to say they're made in the same factories? The reality is, and it's a scary reality, these shirts are made illegally and they're often linked to organised crime and gangs. That is the reality. There's even worse realities linked towards human trafficking and all sorts. So I don't want to hear that these shirts are made ethically. You can say what you want about regular football shirts. We're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about the fakes. People just turn a blind eye when they're buying a football shirt for £20 as to what they're actually supporting and what they're actually propping up. If you don't believe me about this, then you can just do a simple Google search about fake football shirts, the conditions they're made in, where they're made. Do the research yourself. Don't just listen to someone on YouTube. And that goes for me as well. If you listen to what I say, sometimes Google what I'm saying just to make sure what I've said is right. I'm just one person. These other influencers are just one person. I've actually seen influencers doing brand deals being sent fake football shirts from companies, which, you know, it's illegal. What you've done is illegal. You just can't get brand new football shirts for £20 anymore. This one genuinely really irritates me because it's not true. All you have to do is do your own research. For example, classic football shirts. On screen right now, here are some brand new in the bag football shirts for under £20. There's loads of examples on screen. There's loads of amazing options on screen as well. The same goes for M&M Direct. You can get football shirts from the current season sometimes on M&M Direct for under £20. You can get some amazing, obscure, great football shirts for under £20. If you want to buy a football shirt for five-a-side, which is a point that a lot of people make about fake shirts, they say, oh, I just want one for five-a-side. Buy a real one from M&M Direct or Classic Football Shirts. It will last you much longer. It's the real deal. And you can get some amazing designs. You can get an entire five-a-side team for under £100. And you'll look lovely. The same goes for if you're buying a shirt to go to a festival, on a night out, a rave. This man knows raves. Buy a shirt for under £20 that's real and genuine. I don't want to hear the argument anymore. You can't get new football shirts for under £20 because it's just false, it's just lazy, it's just people trying to make an excuse for why they've bought a fake shirt. There's so many amazing shirts you can get for under £20. This last point I think is just funny. It's when people say football shirt prices will go down due to the rise in fakes. Has that happened to Jordans? Has that happened to Pokemon cards? Has that happened to Louis Vuitton handbags? Has that happened to like Gucci sweatshirts? No, people want genuine items. I'm not saying the prices of football shirts right now is sustainable or great, but it certainly won't be affected by how cheap a fake shirt is. Fake shirts have always been around. They've always been around the same price. Yet real football shirts have continued to go like that because, as I said, the reality of the situation is People want real things. People want genuine football shirts. And finally, from a collector's standpoint, I don't want to buy a fake shirt. Football shirt collectors don't want fake shirts. Mainly for the quality of them, they genuinely are worse. We've seen it earlier in this video. They do look worse. Coupled with the fact that real shirts like this one, they hold their value. In 10 years time, if I wanted to sell this shirt, worst case, I'll make my money back. Best case, I'll make profit on it. No one wants your fake football shirt. People, even in the used market, want real shirts. You might be thinking, well,
I could sell my fake and someone might believe it's real.
and you're breaking the law. It's illegal to sell counterfeit goods. It's illegal to knowingly sell counterfeit goods. And if you have a fake football shirt and you've knowingly sold it, go to prison. So yeah, maybe don't buy them in the first place. I'm genuinely really proud of the football shirt collection I've accumulated over this past few years. There was a time maybe 4 or 5 years ago where my budget for a football shirt would just be £20, but I'd never consider buying a fake shirt. Just go on sites like Classic Football Shirts, as I've said, go on sites like M&M Direct, and you will find genuine football shirts within your price range. You don't need to buy a fake. As I said, there's sizing issues with them. There's all sorts of issues that you'll find with a fake football shirt. Just buy real. If you want a real football shirt, wait till the end of the season sales, wait till Black Friday. You'll pick so many shirts up so much cheaper than their RRP. Be patient, save money, don't buy fake. Anyway, I've been Ellis. This has been my thoughts on fake football shirts. I personally think it's been really disappointing to see people with platforms promote buying fake football shirts without maybe researching into what the fake football shirt market is and what it represents. I'm aware the comment section is going to be a bit of a minefield on this one. It's going to be maybe collectors against people who are going to be like, yes, but this company do this. And what I'll say is, I do not agree with that at all. If a company is using heinous standards to make football shirts and they're legit, I don't support that either. All I'm saying is, how much worse do you think the fake ones are if they're doing them 10 times cheaper? Maybe consider that as well. As I said, the comment section is going to be a bit of a minefield on this one. So be sure to let me know your thoughts on this situation in the comment section. I am really keen to know what you guys think about this topic. Subscribe if you're new around here for more football shirt content. Usually the content is a bit more light-hearted than this, but we've had a beer. Well, we've had a sip of a beer. Huge thanks to Beerhawk for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check them out at the top of the description and save yourself £29 on the PerfectDraft Machine. It genuinely is a fantastic deal. I've been Ellis. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Why is Ellis's outro ciao, ciao? I don't know. It just stuck. All right? I'm here now. Daddy's home.